Good morning. As the recording of this, it is Thursday, April 10th, 2025, and today we will be heading into Maine to take Maine off the list of states I need to visit, and then we will be going to a restaurant where I will try grilled octopus to take that off the last 20 that are currently on my 50 before 50 list that are left there. So I'm excited to do all these things and check out these places. See Maine for the first time. I've heard it's quite beautiful. Excited for that. Welcome to my world. Won't you please come on in? I've reached our destination, which is the International Cryptozoology Museum in Portland, Maine. And there we have him, Bigfoot. He is real. International Cryptozoology Museum. And we're headed in. As someone intrigued by cryptids, I was sure the International Cryptozoology Museum would be a cool place to visit. The museum had a little bit of everything. There were several exhibits that included the use of or reference to cryptids and their legends in pop culture. For instance, did you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are based on the Kappa folklore? There was information about animals that were previously considered to be cryptids until we discovered that they actually existed, like the Komodo dragon and the panda. There was information about many well-known and often referenced cryptids that you might be familiar with, like perhaps the Mothman. I feel like most people have heard of him. However, Bigfoot? No. He was everywhere. You practically couldn't turn around or turn the corner without seeing him. There was a ton of information on Bigfoot, which of course included an article about the validity of the Patterson-Gimlin film. An entire room is dedicated to Bigfoot research with some artifacts from Christopher Murphy's Bigfoot Revealed. Also, be prepared to see lots of replicas and casts. I mean, so many footprint casts, including the cast that started it all, the Bigfoot cast from Bluffs Creek. Nina and I have reached our next destination, which is Wolfe's Woods State Park. And we are going to do a short hike, about 2 miles. It's supposedly an easy one. So, and as you can see, there's no snow on the ground. So I'll keep this on for a little while, show you some scenery. Guess we still have some more things to do today. What's going on here in Maine? We are taking the Hairseekit Trail. It's not as cold as it was the other day when we were working, for sure. It's kind of nice. This is cute. I get to walk across this. Here we go. We're gonna cross the road. We are coming up on some pretty scenery here in a moment. Can you see that water yet? Yeah, you can. Oh boy. Alright, let me get closer. Alright, well, how's that for scenery? Hello, Maine. Gorgeous. Gorgeousness. Absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. A little closer look at that view. Look at this cool stair step situation going on. That was not me slipping. That was your imagination. I'm fine. Everything's fine here. Nice little creek here. So gorgeous. And 10 extra degrees. Sounds perfect. We have arrived at our next destination, Paella Seafood, where I will be enjoying some grilled octopus. That's right, we're gonna eat octopus off the list today.
Good luck.
Alright, I am going to try this octopus in this homemade sauce. It kind of tastes like sausage.
Oh.
It's a weird texture, but it's good. So there we have it. Alright, Nina is about to eat some octopus. She's
not happy about it.
a much different reaction than I did.
Very much not encompassed right now. Why do I feel like this right now?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm on Fear Factor.
It's kind of like that, I guess.
It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I've had other things. Holy crap. I seriously want to die right now. Oh my god. I hate my life.
Well, what's your thoughts on the taste?
I mean, like you said, it's kind of like salty like sausage, I guess. Yeah.
We left the Paellas and we're having our dessert here at a place called Sammy's Scoops because we still want ice cream, even though we had ice cream yesterday at Ben & Jerry's. You can't get enough ice cream. Ice cream is always a thing. It's needed. So yeah, we're getting ice cream. There is the menu. Made it to the LL Bean store, and this is our last stop today before we go to the hotel. And this is in Freeport, Maine. Well, Nina, remember when I told you we were going to see some moose?
Yeah, you lied. You continued to lie. I
Well,
told you it was not going to
we
happen.
just found out. Yeah, I lied apparently because I just found out. I asked the lady here, where are the moose? And she said they're not coming back till 2026. So we'll have to just make a little stop back because Nina's convinced that moose are not real. However, what do you call that?
Dead.
And there's another moose up here as well.
The cats are doing.
We have other taxidermied animals in there. There's that one. And they also have this really cool ox. And the deer is staring at me. That deer back there. See it? It's staring at me. Alright, anyway. Here's the ox. We are heading over to the mobile boot thing so we can get a quick picture with it. And it is quite cold, so we're gonna make it a quick one. Well, we have finally made it to our hotel. It's been a very, very long day. But we did manage to take Maine off the list. So that makes it 28 down and 22 to go for the states. And I did eat octopus. So we get to take that off the list of the 20 that are left, making it now 19. So tomorrow, which will be your video for next week, we will finish out Connecticut and we will start Rhode Island. As far as the octopus goes, because I know I mentioned it earlier, I do want to say, the reason I say I feel like I want to apologize to an octopus is because it just was just being able to see the tentacles and then, you know, chewing on, it just felt wrong. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen my food like that. So it was just weird for me. And the texture was a little chewy and weird and sometimes a little bit slimy. But I did eat all of it. I didn't show you that. I should have shown you that. But I did eat all of it, minus the piece that Nina tried. But I ate all of it. Anyway, that concludes today's video, which was a great adventure and a good time. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Next week, like I said, Connecticut and beginning Rhode Island. Until then, go chase your dreams.
Okay.
Nina, I think you're being followed.
Bye.
Moose. Again.
Not excited about dead moose heads.